Hey, what's going on, guys? Just Two Shot here. I got a new layout here made by Stuckshot. I'll link them in the description. Basically, what I'm trying here that he helped me with, I'm trying to do a little news thing. What we're gonna have here on the top right corner, subscribe button. Then each of those tabs in blue that you see, you'll be able to click on. They'll have time links. Like the first one's just this intro. The second one will be a Minecraft 1.3 update on the pre-release that comes out on August 1st. The next one will be Channel of the Week, which I'll introduce a short little thing about a new channel. Right now I'll probably do some guys in the Brotherhood. And the last one is our sponsors, Aim2Game. Go check them out. Great servers. And on the bottom, it'll be the previous and next episode. And whatever's on the screen is what I'm going to be talking about. So I hope you enjoy it. Give me some feedback. It would be great if you can let me know what's going on and if you like it or if you have some ideas how I can make it better. Alright guys, let's get on with the show. Alright guys, the first topic of the day is Minecraft 1.3. That's coming out on August 1st. What we're going to do is go over it all. There's a lot of stuff here to go over. I'm going to try to go through most of it quick because most of you notice, and it's going to get better the next time I do it. This is more of a test. I might do some actual videos showing you guys more of it to make it a little more interesting. So the feedback will be appreciated as much as you possibly can and tell me how I can make the show better for you. We're just going to go over all the changes. First thing for 1.3, it's coming out August 1st. That's what it looks like. Don't quote me on it, but that's what I heard from a couple of sources. So that's going to be awesome because it's coming out very soon, and all the changes they did are great. Right now they got golden apples. Golden apples are, what I hear now is that you put an apple in the middle, you put gold blocks around it now, and those gold blocks will give you like regen 4. And to have that kind of thing is like way overpowered, which is pretty cool. Because to use gold blocks is a pretty cool thing to have. So that's gonna give a good use to gold, and for have it to work out pretty cool. The next thing they got a book and quill, which is awesome. This is gonna be great for people with adventure maps. Basically, you'll be able to make a book. When you make that book, you can write on it. When you're done writing in it, you can sign the book, and when you sign it, now you can use that as an adventure map. You can never rewrite on it or anything like that. So it's going to be pretty cool, a little bit easier instead of getting mods to do that stuff. This should bring a little something to the adventure maps than having signs all over the place. So I think that's going to be a cool thing to have. Next thing up is the ender chest. The ender chest is a great thing to have. This whole 1.3 update is like awesome. When you check out all the cool stuff they actually have. The ender chest is basically a chest, whatever you put in there, and any other ender chest, they all link together. So, and it even works through the multi worlds. So you put something in, like, your regular survival world, you go into the nether portal, and you put a chest down there, whatever you have in there will be linked to that chest too. So that's a really good thing to have too. So that's going to be something interesting. So that works out. It's going to bring a lot more to the game. Next thing up is signs. Pretty simple sign stack in 16 now, which is awesome when you have to put up a lot of signs. That's really going to help instead of filling your whole inventory up with signs. And also bucket stacks. Bucket stack in 16 too now. Which you always think buckets should be able to stack, right? Because you always put a bucket inside a bucket inside a bucket, right? So pretty simple, but will help, definitely. Next thing we got here is game mode. The new creative mode inventory, it's kind of reminds me of looking at like what they did with the Xbox. It's it's definitely a creative mode inventory, but it has that same feel when you see it. It's kind of like a mix between that and almost like a too many items. They kind of join those two together. So it's more useful, definitely helpful, and definitely a nice upgrade from the old one. So that's going to be pretty cool too. Next thing up is nether wart. Nether warts can not only grow in the nether now. Now you can grow them in your regular survival world. That is pretty cool because it's always a pain when you're doing enchantments and all that stuff. to have them actually always going back to the nether to get them. So that'll be a nice thing for guys that do potions and everything. Next thing we got up is tripwire. Tripwire is a pretty cool thing. It's kind of like setting a trap. It's kind of like a switch almost. But it's almost like the tripwire is like, it looks like it's almost an invisible wire that you can't really see. Walk through it, you can blow up like stuff like TNT, as I got on here, like, and you can use it for, I'm guessing, a multiple amount of traps, like setting off like dispensers with arrows in them and stuff like that. So that's going to be pretty cool for maps, and pretty cool for protecting your house and homes from monsters and people you don't want in them. So that's going to be pretty cool. And also, dispensers. Dispensers now can hold lava and water and dispense them, obviously, which is another cool thing. Just the possibilities of some of this stuff happening, it's going to be great. Like, I'm thinking all like adventure map wise. I think there's going to be really cool stuff going on with these adventure maps because of these updates they're putting into the game. And let's see. Also, they added a new block. The new block's pretty cool. I want to see where it goes because it's an emerald ore. Basically, when you mine the emerald ore, you get an emerald gem, I think it's called. And that's going to be currency in the game that you get to trade with the NPC villagers. NPC villagers, every time you trade with an NPC villager, they're selling something like steak or like iron, or like they'll sell items to you. And when you give them the emerald ores, you give them the gems, they'll give you some of that stuff, or you can do vice versa and give them stuff and get gems from them. So it's a way you're starting to see it more interactive, because right now the villages really ain't too worth anything. They're pretty cool that they build towns, kind of like mods already did for that stuff, but it'd be cool to have them a little more interactive in the game. Let's see. Also, with those new blocks, that's pretty cool. Those blocks, diamond blocks, redstone, and lapis. When you mine them now, you get experience. And you also get that from smelting when you're like building stuff, or like doing your ores and stuff like that. You don't get it from like cold iron. What else is there? Like just cobble. Like all that stuff you don't get it from. Only the main good things in the game you get it from. Gold you don't get it from either. And let's see what's up next. The new temples. They got new temples in the deserts that have, I don't want to spoil it too much for you guys, but it's, if you haven't seen it already. But they have inside, they have little, say, traps, but they have cool items inside to get, which is pretty nice to put them in. And they also got new ruins in the jungles, which I couldn't find a picture of. But the ruins in the jungles are pretty cool also. It's kind of like the same basis. There's something in there that you guys will be more than worthwhile trying to get. So that'll be pretty cool. Also in the jungles, they have cocoa beans now. They have a little cocoa plant growing on the jungle trees. You harvest that, you get cocoa beans out of them, which is awesome. They should find a way to get your watermelon seeds better. That'll be nice. And all this should be live on August 1st. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that. I know I'm going to. One hell of a update, I think, guys. So let me know what you think. Alright, guys. It's that time for Channel of the Week. This week's channel is the Shoddy. He's a member of the Brotherhood. Really great guy. Really cool. He's all about Minecraft right now. He loves the sandbox game. One of the videos that the series that he's working on that I'm checking out is Shoddycraft. That is pretty cool. Shoddycraft is pretty much a little let's play of his that is awesome, funny, and he does a great job with it. He has a ton of other feature playlists here that he can show you a lot of good stuff, a lot of cool techniques. So check him out. And if you want to be on Channel of the Week, just send me some videos. Just make sure you have an active channel with active subscribers. Doesn't have to, it can be small, it can be big, it doesn't matter. But you have to have videos up. Alright, guys? Thanks so much for checking them out. Two Shot Gaming is sponsored by Aim2Game. You need a low-cost, quality Minecraft server? Aim2Game is where you want to go. Link will be in the description.